Hi everyone, Miss Silla here, Learn to Grow. I hope that you're having a great day. Today we're going to be potting up some tomato seedlings. These here are Roma tomatoes. It is a determinate variety, which means that it will put one flush of fruit through the season and they are done. Now they also reach a certain height. Roma tomatoes grow to about 2 to 4 feet tall. Determinate varieties are also called bush type tomatoes. If you were to grow an indeterminate type of tomato such as sun gold, it will produce fruit until it is killed by the first fall frost, but can also reach a height of up to 12 feet tall. So it is important to support them with a trellis, tomato cage, or by tying them to a stake. These are 2-inch cells, and I usually transplant them as soon as they get their first set of true leaves, although their second set has already emerged, but that's okay. Now, the first leaves to emerge when the seeds sprout are called cotyledons, which are these ones below. This one is already done. And as you can see, I buried it deeply and I removed the cotyledons so I can bury it about 2/3 of the plant's height. Tomatoes have the ability to grow adventitious roots along the stems. Burying them deep will encourage those roots to develop. Here's a picture that I took last year just to show you how it starts. So you might have heard this misconception that those fuzzy hairs or trichomes develop into roots, but they don't. These have other functions, and they can protect the plant from weather changes or pests and or diseases. This is called root primordia or adventitious roots, which is essentially the earliest stage of root development. These nodes are initiated by the plant hormone called auxins. Sometimes when plants are subjected to adverse conditions such as flooding, too much humidity, or even if it loses contact with its roots, it'll initiate these nodes and try to grow new roots in search for water and nutrients. I'm going to stick this end of this plastic butter knife. Just loosen up the soil. Here's the seedling. So I'm going to be burying it just right above those leaves. Now you can bury it even deeper than that. You can remove this first true leaf here and bury it just right above the node. So place our seedling in there. Go ahead and backfill it. And I am using pre-moistened potting soil. You want to press around, remove those air pockets, and stabilize your seedling. I'm going to be adding some vitality to the water. This is micronized worm castings extract by Vermistera. It contains the essential micro and macronutrients, beneficial microbes, as well as plant hormones and enzymes, which will give our plants a great start. So you want to give it a little shake first, and it is water soluble. So all the nutrients are available for the plants to use. When you're using vitality, make sure that your potting soil is already moist. And you don't need to add that much. Just like that should be enough. All set. These are going back indoors under the grow lights for 12 to 14 hours per day. When you're transplanting, remember to keep them at around the same type of environment so they don't go to shock. These will be planted out after Memorial Day or first week of June when nighttime temperature is around 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Tomatoes are not frost hardy. By the way, I'm in the Pacific Northwest Zone 8B. I hope that you found this video helpful and enjoyed it as well. And I'll see you on the next one. Happy gardening!